building drum sequence.
Add the bass line. Create the melody.
Melody programmed.
Now add the people.
Global crowd selection online. Enter access code to share. ASOT. Access granted.
This is A State of Trance podcast with Armin van Buuren.
The official theme for the State of Trance 550 Invasion Tour last year. W&W with Invasion. I'm Armin van Buuren and you're tuned into part 2 of this year's A State of Trance Top 20 Countdown. Every year I ask you guys to vote for your 5 favorite tracks and the result is this roundup of fantastic tunes. The next tune comes from, I could say, the 2 title holders in the battle for Tune of the Year. Roger Shah had his Sun Lounger track last voted Tune of the Year in 2008. And who doesn't remember last year's Tune of the Year? Aly and Fila, We Control the Sunlight. This year they teamed up and the result is a sweet number 8 position, scoring a lot of points. Aly and Fila and Roger Shah featuring Adrina Thorpe, Perfect Love.
Cast Send your comments to Armin at astateoftrance.com and tell us what you think about this tune.
On number 4 in the top 20 countdown over 2012, my own track under my guys Gaia, Envie. Thank you so much for voting. And right before that, the man of the year, Andrew Rayel on number 5 in this year's A State of Trance top 20. His team up with the Australian singer Jano. It'll always bring back those Ibiza feelings. Talking about big tunes right now, it's time for the top 3 of the State of Trance Top 20 of 2012. And I think this one deserved the title as well, but you guys have voted otherwise. And like I said before, you guys decided what track is the biggest one, and this is definitely one of them. On number 3, with a lot of votes, Omnia IRA The Fusion.
Of the regular State of Trance radio show. This is the State of Trance podcast with Armin van Buuren. Van Buuren. Van Buuren. Van Buuren. Van Buuren. Van Buuren.
Time for this year's number 2, and I'm really happy you guys liked my last team up with Criado. A lot of points for I'll Listen. Okay, it's time to find out which track has been voted the tune of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud to have on the show right now with me here on A State of Trance, Mr. Gareth Emery. How you doing?
I'm great, man. Very well. Good to be here.
First of all, congratulations on getting married.
Oh, it's amazing. Best thing I've ever done. You know, it's a bit of a cliche when people say it's the best day of your life, but it genuinely was. And
are you going to take some time off to go on honeymoon?
Yeah, well, actually, I'm taking off pretty much all of the first 3 months of 2013, pretty much everything up to Miami to finish my new album. So in that time, we're going to do a drive from New York to LA across the US.
The reason why I'm calling you, it's pretty special. As you do every year, I do a voting, and I ask the listeners for almost 2 months to cast their top 5 favorite tunes. And we have a whole system. This year, I am very happy to announce that you, Gareth Emery, won the tune of the year on A State of Trance.
Wow, that is amazing. You know, I remember actually, I think I came in at second with Sanctuary a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So to finally have done it, and especially because it's a public vote as well, that makes things even more special than something that's kind of chosen by the industry.
Almost 20,000 valid and confirmed votes, and I know there's been a lot of debating going on, and everybody's been looking forward to this moment. Concrete Angel by Gareth Emery and Christina Novelli is the most popular trance track of 2012. Congratulations, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you to you as well for giving the track such amazing support. You know, I don't think either me or Christina had any idea when we finished the record quite how much that record would connect with people and touch people across the world. It's just been the record's been very good to both of us, I think, and it's been a crazy year, and it's a pretty nice way to finish it off.
Well, thank you again for being on the show. Congratulations again, and
you're very welcome, man. Great to be on, and thank you so much.
All right, good luck, and have a fantastic New Year's Eve.
Cheers, man. You too, and I'll catch up with you in the new year.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Gareth and Christina. Well-deserved number 1 in this year's The State of Trance Tune of the Year poll. For the full list, visit thestateoftrance.com. Next week on the podcast, The State of Trance Year Mix, so make sure you tune in. See you next week.
For more info and previous editions of the podcast, visit arminradio.com or youtube.com/Armin van Buuren. Until next time.